G'day team, Josh here. Hope you have been well. Today I want to talk to you about your ideal week. So the reason I want to talk to you about this today is I've prepared a training for my boardroom clients, and I'm fresh off this training, so it's up here, and I wanted to share like the key highlights or key takeaways for you. And I guess to set the scene, or why this is important, because and the reason I built this for my clients is because the main mistakes I see business owners making when it comes to their time, how they build out their weeks, and what they do with their time and their weeks is, the big mistakes are really that, you're running your weeks based on other people's agendas and other people's priorities, and you're not running your weeks based on what you need to achieve and what you need to focus on in your business to get the best results, to get the best outcomes. So most business owners turn up on a Monday morning, they haven't really thought about the structure of their week, and they often get to the end of Friday and they're like, I don't really know what I did this week, but it feels like I didn't move many of the high level strategic things forward. And if you're saying that, it's because you're allowing other people's priorities and other people's agendas to run and dictate your week, and you're not putting effort and attention on the things that matter. Time is a finite resource, and we all have a choice about where we place our time, effort, and attention. So the question for you is, are you putting your time, effort, and attention every week on the things that matter and the things that make a difference in your business? So the first big mistake business owners make is that they run their weeks, or they allow their weeks to be run by other people, clients, team, etc., based on other people's priorities. The second big mistake is not actually thinking about, well, what are the things that I need to focus on as a business owner to move my business forward? So having no clarity on, what the big rocks or high value tasks are for you to move your business forward. And the third, mistake that business owners make is not actually putting any structure around their weeks. So again, just being fluid and flexible and going with the flow and allowing other people's agendas to take you over, as opposed to putting structure into your weeks about what you want to focus on and when you're going to be doing it. And so, look, I totally get it. I've been in the consulting game for a very long time. I know it well. Like, stuff happens. Something happens on site. You've got to go and sort it out. Like, a client calls you and goes, there's an immediate issue. You've got to come and sort this out. I get it. There are things that happen in your days and in your weeks that, push your agenda out or take you off topic or take you off focus. And I get it. You've got to jump in and sort out those things. All of that aside, I think there's a big opportunity for you right now as a business owner to really take what we're talking about today and install it into your business. And that is building out your ideal week structure. And what I want to walk you through now is, I guess, the three big ideas that I just talked to my business clients about in boardroom in terms of mapping out their ideal week. And so hopefully, this is of use to you and of relevance to you to really map out your ideal week. So the first big idea that we went through was really exactly that, mapping out what are those high value tasks. So in boardroom, we work on three core areas with all of our clients: attract, perform, and grow. So attract is business development, winning work. It's revenue generation. So all of the activities around revenue generation. Perform is the performance of your team, performance of your business. This is the profit focus in your business. And then grow, growth of yourself, growth of the team, growth of the business. So this is obviously focused around growing and scaling your business. And so what we did was, and what I encourage you to do is actually go, all right, as a business owner, every single week, or what would be a good use of my time to focus on in these three core areas? So revenue generation, attract, perform, which is profit, and grow, which is the growth and scaling of your business. So a bit of a brainstorming exercise there in terms of all the things I could be doing. What are the high value tasks or high value activities I could be doing when it comes to attract, perform, and grow? So revenue generation, profit, and the growth and scaling of your business. Then once you're clear on that, you then move on to the second big idea. So once you've mapped out, all of the high value, so this is not, going back to the first big idea for a second. This is not you doing a brainstorming exercise and mapping out all the stuff that you could be doing in your business in these three core areas. It is you getting really clear on high value stuff. So, as a business owner, what are the high value activities that you could be focusing on in your business in these three core areas? So, if you're going to focus on this stuff every single week, what do those things look like? So, I just wanted to put that, just pause for a second there before we move on and just focus in on that. So, what are the core high value activities that you could and should be focusing on in those three areas? We then want to go, so the second big idea that we just worked with everyone around in Boardroom was days of the week. So, and before I get into this, not many people have done this. So this can stretch your brain a little bit to actually think about structuring your days and your weeks so that you actually maximize what you need to get done in the business. And so, because most people are conditioned to turn up on a Monday morning and just get told what to do by their clients, their email on their phone, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, get to Friday exhausted, recover on the weekend and do it all again. So doing this activity will stretch you a bit. So the second big idea was days of the week. Actually looking at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, answering two questions. What do I want to be doing on each day of the week? What do I want to be doing on each day of the week? Second question, what don't I want to be doing on certain days of the week? And so then you dive into that. So it's like thinking about, all right, well, on Mondays, and so this is a client example that just came out of Boardroom. Okay, well, Mondays and Fridays, I don't want to be traveling. I want to be home with the family on Mondays and Fridays. So I've got to do a travel. It's got to happen on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Okay, so then that leaves Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for a bit of travel and client work. Okay, so that leaves Monday and Friday for more, being in the office, being around more. Really mapping out on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what do I want to be doing and what don't I want to be doing? So the classic is Friday, do not want to be reviewing designs or reports or proposals that are due at 5 p.m. on a Friday. That is a massive don't want to be doing. So put that down. Mapping out your week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what do I want to be doing on each day of the week and what don't I want to be doing? Because once you're clear on that, then you can go to the third big idea, which is actually mapping out your ideal week. So once you're clear on the activities, the high value activities that you want to be doing in the business when it comes to attract, perform, and grow, then once you're clear on the things that you do want to be doing and don't want to be doing, just get a piece of paper out. Like I've got a template for my Boardroom clients, but just get a piece of paper out and then start to go map it out in hour increments in terms of if I had an ideal week in my business where I got to focus on all of these different areas of my business to make sure that I'm moving all of these things forward, what would my ideal week look like? So I'd have a 2-hour block for this on a Monday. I'd have a 3-hour block for this on a Tuesday, an hour here on a Wednesday morning, hour here on a Thursday afternoon, or 2 hours. Like, start to just take your big picture ideas and big picture things that you're focusing on and map it out. Like, what would your ideal week look like? And I want you to really sit and feel like when you get to a Friday, you're like, wow, if I actually followed this structure and agenda, it would mean that I am moving forward all of the big ticket items in my business every single week. And the answer is yes. Yes, you would. Think about how much further along you would be in your business journey if you actually spent time on these things every single week, as opposed to, having your weeks run by other people's agendas and getting to the end of the week and have spent no time on strategy, growth, direction, or shareholders' deeds, or mergers and acquisitions, or any of that big picture stuff. Think about how much further along you would be in your business journey now if you actually structured your weeks properly. So I want you to feel that, feel the hurt, and then actually map out your ideal week. And so on paper, once you've got your ideal week largely mapped out, I then want you to transfer it to your calendar. So I want you to start blocking out weekly recurring placeholders in your calendar, change it to a different color, so that you know when you turn up on a Monday morning, blocked out on your calendar across the whole course of your week is time for all of the big picture stuff in your business. And so that if everything goes according to plan, which I know largely it doesn't, but if everything largely goes according to plan, you pretty much every single week will get to focus on all the things that you need to focus on as a business owner to build a great business, to move it forward, and to have fun. So this is the training that we just ran through with our boardroom clients. Ideal week, map it out, and then put it into your calendar and put it into action. When the reminder goes off for an hour of strategy time, you stop what you're doing and you go and do that hour of strategy time. When the calendar goes off to remind you to go and spend a couple of hours running through X, Y, and Z with your team, you do that because that's your ideal week. That's the structure of it. And this stuff works. So team, that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, mapping out your ideal week. So take what we've talked about today, put it into practice, and let me know your results. So team, if you'd like to keep doing this stuff on your own, obviously we have a ton of free resources to keep helping you, build your business on your own. But if you'd like to join an amazing community of incredible business owners, I'd love to invite you to join our boardroom coaching program, purely for business owners of engineering consultancies who are all looking to grow and scale their businesses. So if that's you, please just send me a message, text or phone with the word boardroom, and let's have a chat about how I can help you build your business faster. Have an awesome day.